We're shaking. Welcome back to Student Union Radio Show. It is I, Peter Perfect. We got Simone here. We got Dre. We got Live in here. And we got our guy pulling out from uptown. VIVA La Burns.
What's good? What's good?
Yo, look at a round of yours.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a very welcome in New York.
We do that with all of our guests.
All I need is a chopped cheese.
Yeah.
A chopped cheese and a thotty.
Both kinds.
Yeah,
I was talking about the thigh
drink
juice,
or
not the other kind of thotty.
I was thinking of his first, and then I was just like, both ways.
It's a win-win.
Right.
Yo, yeah, we got to talk about that.
The product.
Yo, the product.
Shout out to this man for the product. I love
Yeah, this is
The
fucking
USB.
dope, yo.
Thank you.
This is
Yeah,
very
wait,
creative.
Wait,
so
show the
why
camera,
did you
please.
want to do a USB for this project?
All right, with the USB, like, CDs and vinyl works for like DJs like him
Yeah.
or like collectors, like, hipsters or people that just want to, that's their hobby.
Right.
But I feel like physical connection is not dead in music.
Yeah.
Like I know streaming's popular. I know all social media is popular, but the physical connection is not dead. Like we can exist in the same room. Mm-hmm. So what if I met someone and like, yo, I want to hear your music, and I was like, oh, my phone died, or I don't know if somebody paid their phone bill.
Right,
I
that's
really
true.
don't know.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's just like, oh, it's right here. Slide it in on your computer, ready to go.
Now, when he pulled
That's
out
smart.
the USB, I said, oh,
Get him much money.
the game is different. I like that energy. Shouts to you.
sweater season.
Yeah, we need to talk about the sweater season. First of all,
Yeah.
I'm an old school turtleneck type of guy.
Okay.
Yeah. and it's been days where I sent some texts out when it got a little chilly outside. So I understand the vision.
Yeah, like especially in New York, or I'll say like around the 30th parallel, whatnot. It's different. The seasons are different. Where if I lived in Miami or Cali, it's sort of warm all year round. So our interactions with people that we're interested in doesn't change based on the season. But in New York, it's like spring, summertime. That's when you get your roster filled. You gotta get happy hours, brunch,
That's scouting
parks.
season.
Yeah.
That,
talking about.
yo,
Yeah.
this is when LeBron's free agency. This is when you put in your free agency. Now, when the weather gets cold, like you're not moving around that much. You're not going to that many events. You got a
true.
big puffy North Face. 3 socks. So you gotta
Long Johns.
Yeah. So you gotta really like the people that you hit up during the summer. You're communicating. That's who you're hitting up during the winter. You're not trying to go out here 20 degrees, hit the club, hit the bar. Nah.
Absolutely not.
So it's always an interesting cycle, especially when people are single. It's cyclical. Oh, I can't pronounce anything. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a never-ending cycle in the sense as everybody's promiscuous once Easter hits. Once that Good Friday hits.
Let's see if they can make it to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Right.
Then summer, you got your summer boo. When it starts to get a little bit colder, things get a little more serious. Are you gonna make Valentine's?
That's true.
Are you gonna make Valentine's?
Are you going to make Christmas?
Shit,
Because
how
gifts
you make
are expensive.
Yeah.
Is this a boo like you're gonna get a gift to? Is
Right.
this just a hey, happy Thanksgiving text?
Like,
Right.
yeah, is it just a text? Is it just flowers? Is it a gift? Like,
Yeah, or just emojis.
Introduce to the friends.
Am
Right.
I gonna see you when the ball drop or nah?
am I gonna
That's
post you
true.
on the gram?
Yeah.
Sorry,
That's
Petey,
true.
you said just flowers?
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
No, it's not.
That's a big gift.
No, it's not.
I'm sorry, that's a big gift.
Flowers to me.
Yes.
Flowers.
It depends
I
on you.
feel
It
like-
depends on your game.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I agree.
I feel like as an adult, I'll send some flowers. And all that.
I mean, I've been in a relationship for a long time, so I guess it's different. But that's a big gift, if you ask me.
I don't think so.
How many women you know today, how many female friends you have today that have gotten flowers this week?
Don't ask me because I didn't.
No.
I should have bought you
That's a big deal,
flowers.
especially when you don't get flowers every week. That's
Yo.
like, it's a big gift. That's a
Yeah.
big deal when you give a shorty flowers. Y'all in love. Y'all about to get married. You talking
Wait,
about?
no.
I'm telling
No.
you. I'm sorry, Simone.
Okay, I'm sort of with DJT right here. Cause if you get someone a bouquet, the more flowers, the bigger the relationship.
Yeah, you gotta
All
get like
right, so
you-
all right,
a
so
single rose.
So how do y'all
Right,
feel about
okay.
how do you feel about edible arrangements then? Is that a big gift too?
No.
Nah.
No.
Wait,
No.
So it's edible arrangements, then flowers. That's what
Nah,
you're
I think
saying.
edible arrangements is with like a small thing of like 2 or
I
3
think-
flowers.
Yeah.
I think edible arrangements is definitely a notch lower than flowers. Flowers, I guess.
So don't give me no edible arrangements.
The color, the,
Nah, you got some.
everything.
You got to send an
You
edible
can't-
arrangement.
you can't any
I love
kind
me
of
some
flowers
chocolate
too.
and some
Yo,
fruit.
you gotta
That's
let
true.
you gotta let them know they about to get 8. You
It's sweet.
gotta let them know it's about that time.
Meals on Wheels.
You gotta let them know, man. But I'm gonna talk about this first track.
Yeah, facts.
We all know where we're going with this one.
Yeah.
Who's featuring again?
Oh,
Who's featuring again?
we got Simone on the track.
Yo, Simone out here.
So superstar
Everywhere,
Simone
yo. She everywhere,
on
man.
mad hip hop tracks.
Yo, Simone.
But you know what's so crazy though? We met via Twitter. And that's why the internet is always a great thing. Because he literally tweeted, oh, I need a vocalist to sing on the track. I was like, should I? I said, oh,
Fuck it,
I'll
why
do
not?
it.
Yeah.
I was
And
that
it
was
was just
ama-
like
I was-
that.
and then we happened to bump in the brunch.
Yes. Oh,
At
that
the
brunch.
brunch.
Whew, that brunch was a fun brunch.
Yeah, that was a turn up brunch. And so it was just like, yo, let's go in the studio and let's do this.
Right.
Well, the EP is called Sweater Season,
That's
and the first track is called "You Know My Number One Is Cold,"
So
featuring Simone.
So yeah, you know my number when it's cold. It's like as you keep dating, you wanna position yourself in the game. Like you're building a resume. I don't care when you're single,
That's
you're
true.
building a resume.
Yeah.
You are on
Absolutely.
the market. So you need to know this in terms of communicating. Hey, am I number 3 on your roster? Because you're number 1 on my roster. So our interaction
That's
might be the
facts.
same.
Uh-huh.
Now,
That's
if
facts.
we're both number 3 on each other's roster, we're gonna move smooth. Like, I see you when I see you. I see you when I see you.
Right.
But when one person has a higher energy or value over the other person, and y'all are not really an item.
Yeah.
That's when bad things happen because y'all are not communicating accurately.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
Yeah.
yo, this is my LeBron, and they're looking at you like you're my Smush Parker.
Oh my
Like,
God!
whoa, like,
Kobe did
He's
tell
shaking the table.
Kobe did tell Smush you can't talk to me because you're not an all-star. So.
yeah. So if that energy, that's
Wow.
what I wanted to get into first.
Wow,
Yeah.
you just Smush Parker. I've heard that nigga name in seasons.
Because yo, Kobe got that guy. Out
Yeah,
of
oh,
there.
nah, he got me the
Quick.
fuck out of here
Quick.
quick. Oh, you know my number 1 is cold. I feel like everybody here could understand that vibe.
So
Yeah. Or
Especially-
when I'm drunk.
Yeah, especially. Well, I know. You know my number 1 when I'm drunk. That's the remix. That's the
Right, that's the
remix.
I got
That's
these
the
bars
most-
out here. That's my remix.
Oh yeah, that's the most song featuring you. Know.
right. Right. We want to switch it
I'm
up.
gonna be the drunk guy calling. That's how we gonna do that.
Drunk text. Remember that song
That
with
song's
Chris
hot.
Janae? I love that
Drunk
song.
Drunk texting you.
Dope.
But what made you even do the EP? Like, what inspired you to do an EP entitled Sweater Season?
So naturally, I wear a lot of sweaters. Like that's something like my mom instilled in me early. Like I got some great designer sweaters, and I continued it. And also, to be honest, I don't like ironing. So during the winter, it's just like
Facts.
Nah, you mad real for that.
boom. I just throw a sweater on. My t-shirt could be wrinkled. I'm
Wrinkled,
like,
yup.
it's 30 degrees. You're not seeing what's under the sweater.
Absolutely.
Like I don't care if
And
you
if it's
turn up the
wrinkled,
heat.
it's like, fuck it, that was a sweater fault.
That's why I love the fall. Hoodies and sweaters.
Yo, you got your lay on, bro.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
So like after college, I was deciding like what should my second EP, because I got into music in college. I'm not like one of those people that have been rapping and singing since they were a youth. Like it's something that I stumbled upon, because when I went to school, like I met a lot of DJs and artists, and it was just so inspiring. And I always wrote songs, I always wrote stories, but I never did anything with all my written work. And I was like, you know what? I can do this. Because I was trying to tell my friends about marketing, like, yo, I think you should do this. And then after a while, it's just like, yo, I want to try this myself.
Right. Let me keep my ideas.
And then I tried it the first time. Horrible. I had no idea about like, so I didn't know the difference between a DJ and a producer. Like I grabbed one of my friends who was a DJ, and I was like, and I sang him a song, and I was like, yo, you gonna make the beat for this? He was like, I don't, what? And I was like, nah, you DJ. I saw you at the party. Chicka, chicka, chicka. Like you played mad beats. Like put something on this. And then he was just like, it doesn't work like this. And so then I was like, okay, I gotta learn about this. I didn't know how to
Yeah.
catch bars. my writing, my first project was really repetitive in the
Okay.
verses, and then so it was just like I did the first project. It was a good project. It was that one was a dancehall fusion project.
Hey, boop, boop, boop.
So
Bro, we need more of those.
this is way before Drake was doing Controller and all of that. So when I was doing
Before he
that,
became Basham Aubrey.
Basham, Yardman team.
Don't stop heating up the tings, boy.
Tings.
Tings, boy.
That's right. They don't want no smoke.
So then after school, after I did that project, and I was like, okay, I know what I needed to work on after for a year and a half performing, doing songs, doing music videos. I'm like, okay, I sat back. I needed to mature as an artist and as a man. So then now I'm like, okay, what's my second project? I had another dancehall-ish love, but I don't feel like the songs really like would make an impact.
Okay.
So then I wrote another EP, which is amazing, but vocally I was like, I'm not ready to record it. I recorded it and I was like, the bars are not hitting as well. The singing's not good enough for what I wrote. And when I write songs, I hear it, I see it in my head. I see the arenas and all
Right.
of that. So then I'm like, when I'm listening to the recording, I'm like, nah, my voice is not mature enough. So then I don't know what happened. Like I got, My Number When It's Cold. I got the beat. And then I was just like, okay. I came up with the idea like, yo, this is fire. Then there was another song called The Matrix. And it was like a nice, smooth song. And once I got those two songs, I'm like, I'm going to do this.
Okay, dope.
And I just found this. So I was hitting up photographers on Instagram. Like I follow like a lot of beautiful women. So I'm like, okay, let me look at their photographers. So I'm DMing like this. I'm not a model or anything. I'm just a pretty guy. What you call it? But
Yeah,
so,
that's right. Fuck being humble.
yeah. So what you call it? I DM'd, I emailed all these photographers. Nobody hit me back up. And I'm not a person like hit you up and not gonna pay you.
Right.
Like whatever they said the price was, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pay you
Right.
whatever bucks. And then nobody hit me up. I'm like, because I guess I don't have the photos or whatever. One person hit me up, Carlos Noble Jr. from New Jersey hit me up. And I told him, like, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to take a photo shoot with sweaters, looking mad elegant. I'm not a model. I don't know how to pose. I don't, like,
Yeah.
nah. And he's like, yo, just come through. We're going to get this done, and we got it done.
Dope. So altogether, how long it took you to do this EP, Sweat of Sweet Season?
Actually, 2 years.
Damn.
Yeah, because I came up with the idea in 2016.
Okay.
And it was gonna be a 4-track EP, and I was like, okay, I'll do this EP while I work on my next album. And then trying to record, sometimes I get scared, so I moved my recording studio from my school to my house because
Gotcha.
I recently moved at the time, so I had like a whole basement office set up. So then now it's not like me and my boys chilling in the studio having fun. It's just me by myself.
Right,
And I had to
focusing.
make that adjustment of like, okay, I'm going to get up early today before work and record this song that I wrote. And I'm like, yo, you know what? What's on Netflix? This
Right.
Then someone's like, yo, there's food upstairs. I'm like, oh, okay. Then I was actually scared of challenging myself, of reaching another level. Because I was like, I've been doing like Caribbeanist music for so long. It's just like, okay, half of this EP's rapping. I'm like, I never rapped in public before.
Right.
And I was like, no, I could do this. So I had to build the confidence. I delayed myself, but when I fight myself, I'm like, no, I could do this.
Right.
And then after, when I was ready, I'm like, no, I'm doing this. I had 2 more beats. And I was just like, I had a song called Belt Parkway. And I was like, nah, I'm going to finish this song. I'm gonna put some fire bars in this. And then Brandy's song, which might be people's favorite song on the EP.
That is definitely my shit.
What you call it.
That's my favorite.
Thank you. What you call it. That one, I wrote the hook a long time ago, but I was like, oh man, I have to rap for 32 bars straight. There's no bullshit I can do. I can't like, if it's 8 bars then hook, I could be like da 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 back to the hook. That's the strong. And I was like, nah, I gotta write 32 bars. And I tweeted the producer, because his original was he dedicated to his girlfriend. And I'm an artist, like I cannot fuck up a producer's beat. I have to be just as good or better, because that person took out the time to
Right.
make that beat, to release that beat, and
For
it's
sure.
their name is on it.
Right.
And I like, from my background is like, if your name is something, it better mean something. So I was like, okay, he dedicated to this girlfriend. I have to dedicate it to a woman and tell her why I love her without being cheesy. And I was like, I gotta bring it. Because I'll be listening to John Legend song. I'm like, yo. I sit back. I'm like, this guy writes like a woman in the sense of this is all the words a woman wanted to hear when he's go, blood is your styling, beautiful hair. I'm like, I love your curves and all your edges. I was like, damn, women would love that.
Hell yeah.
I was
Shout out to the edges.
I was like, I gotta write something that women would, when they hear, it's like, yes.
They love it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
John Legend was loving edges with niggas if you know what edges
Edge was
was.
right.
Yeah. Nigga just got put on to edge control. Nah, Brandy's my shit.
Yeah. So when I wrote
really
that, I
do.
was like, that song gotta sound like a hug. And I think that's why people love it. I intentionally, I was like, it's gotta sound as warm as a hug.
Yeah.
So it's just, I came in with my friend Keisha. She came in, sang that.
Shouts to Keisha.
Yo, shout out to her. She came in, sang the hook, delivered it, and I was like, no, we're just gonna repeat it a couple times, make a couple of changes. So psychologically, even though it's the same lyrics repeating, the brain, like, and now I study like psychology with music. So I'm like, people's brain will pick up on those small, subtle differences. So when you're just chilling back, those small, subtle differences make a big difference to you
That's
not
true.
skipping.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Agreed. Well,
We gotta hear that.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
what songs we have lined up for it?
Oh, we're gonna go into Brandy song.
Oh yeah, we definitely gotta play that shit.
Definitely.
Introduce
please
it.
Introduce it.
All right. This is Brandy songs featuring Keisha Dorome on Sweater Season EP. I am Viva La Burns. We're having a good time. Man.
That's right. Studio Union
Talk that
Radio.
shit.
Here.
Yo, live drop that. Yeah.
Check.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Viva La Burns.
Viva La Burns.
Let's go.
All three
You
With
heard
tracks.
it
Straight
first.
fire.
Yeah.
Dial
Yeah, my man came. Yo, he gave some soulful shit.
Yes.
Like, he gave us
Seriously, yeah.
some. Let's, yeah.
Thank you.
Let's just quality tracks.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the first one was.
The first one was Brandy's song.
Yeah.
That was my shit.
That shit touched my heart.
Yeah, that was
Thank-
deep.
Thank you.
You
My
got
heart,
Dre in here
man.
about to
Yeah,
cry.
he got
Heart,
emotional. You know.
When
this-
I'm on the highway when I'm on the highway going home tonight, I'm playing that shit like 30 times.
Yo, that's
On repeat. That's love, man. It's on repeat.
It's on
I
repeat,
believe
man.
it
It's on
too.
repeat.
I believe that. And the second one was
The second one was
33.
33.
We was talking off air.
Yeah.
But please tell the people what we was talking about 33.
All right, so I'm 29 now. So I have the pressure of, my exiting my 20s and entering my 30s.
Me too.
So, and as a guy, there's a lot of things like we go through, but we don't talk about even to each other in private.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
like why I did 33 the way I did it was first there's social pressure where it's just like you reach a certain age and it's like you gotta do this. It's like, okay, at this certain age you're expected to maybe be married. You're expected to maybe be the breadwinner of the house. And it's just like the transition of, mid 20s or like you're done with college and you're actually just starting when you're done. That's how
Absolutely,
I feel.
I
when
agree
you're
with
done
you.
with
Start
college.
living. Yeah.
It's just
just
how
started.
we was kind of taught as kids. So you think like when I'm 18, I'm gonna do this, and by the time I'm 25, I should have 2 kids in the house.
Yeah.
Great job.
Wait.
But it doesn't happen like that.
Yeah.
It
I have
never
something
happens
funny
like
to
that.
say about that too. Like to go off topic a little bit, I found like a paper I wrote in the 6th grade,
Yeah.
and I was writing to my 26-year-old self, and I said, "Oh, I was writing to my friend Tandy. We still friends now." I said, "Oh, hey Tandy, I'm 26. My husband is
Hey,
doing
Tandy.
well, and my daughter is 1." I said, "Oh, I have no husband, no child." But it's just funny how you think about certain things when you're younger, where you see yourself when you get older, and
Yeah.
you're like, "I'm not even close," but it's okay.
Yeah.
and you're still growing and learning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I kind of understand, like for 33, I kind of understood it because when you get to a certain age, you start questioning yourself, like, yo, what did I do wrong? What could I have done better? Why I'm not where I need to be?
Yeah.
When
And
you're
then-
approaching 30,
Yeah.
that's the question.
And
Right.
then so when I turned, like for me, when I turned 30, it was like when I was about to turn 30, I'm like, oh shit, like I feel like everything's closing in on me.
Yeah.
But
I
then you gotta
definitely-
take a look in the mirror and say, yo, you control this shit. No one controls it but you. What you do tomorrow is on you.
Let's go
Yeah.
past
And
the
that's
official.
what I started doing.
Pass
Yes.
the Goldie.
All right.
Pass the gold.
Yeah.
That's what I started doing. So it's like you take everything day by day, and you don't
No, but
gotta
it's
go
right.
by whatever stereotypes they tell you that you have to be and have to do because you don't have to. You do
Yo,
how you want to do it.
Someone
Exactly.
passed collection plate.
Yeah, you know.
And it's really tough because we're starting from an early age with school, we're all supposed to be on the same timeline.
Yeah.
Where in life as human beings, we all don't develop at the same time.
Absolutely.
Yes.
But so we go through what let's say first grade to maybe it's college when you first start seeing like separation, because high school is basically your schedule sort of made up for you.
Right.
You might have a gym class here and there,
But you have no real decision.
the New York State decides your education already.
Right.
You just got to fulfill what they decided
The
for you.
requirements,
Yeah.
yep.
So now college is when you actually have a choice, because you're putting up literal money. So now that also affects how you interact dating wise and with other people in relationships, because you have these expectations where what's the timeline arguing about? $200 dates. What's this? What's that?
Yeah.
And like going through life, these timelines, as Goldie said, like you got to do this at this age. That's what's really fucking up everybody.
I agree with you.
These expectations that was put down upon us, and we never agreed upon. I never agreed upon my elementary school education.
I never agreed to the shit.
It was just like I'm like, yo, can you teach me about taxes? That would have helped me out.
Hell yeah.
Investing
Yeah.
your money into property and stuff. I wish I would have learned that when I was 18.
Yeah.
What the main problem is, like you said, everybody's putting a schedule on everything, and you're supposed to do this at this time.
Yeah.
Nowadays we have. I know y'all heard. This is an 11-year-old that just graduated college.
I
Yeah.
heard.
At 11 years old, whoever thought that could happen? It can happen.
Right.
There's 11-year-olds out there that can graduate college. Yeah, it
Right.
can happen.
So-
if you put your mind to it.
Absolutely.
So I definitely wanted to talk about that issue, and then me personally, I always feel like, you know, anyone under 18 is like puppy love. That's whatever you're doing is puppy love, like Bow Wow said. Now, this is what I think. I think from 18 to 22, 23-ish, everybody should be free. I feel we put grown adult dating expectations on 18 to 22-year-old when
Yes.
financially you're not set.
Fact.
You're working at the mall, most people, because you're at if you go to college, you're at school, you're working either for the school or doing a part-time job. Even if you have the skills, you don't have the time to get a full-time job unless you drop out of school.
That's true.
So talking about like, dates, this, that, you're learning how to manage yourself.
And money at that age too.
Exactly.
So I feel personally, unless you're from a wealthy family where they could feed you, where they could send you like basically an allowance, a big allowance, it's like y'all all are broke. So
Yeah.
So until girls pay for guys pay for this, it's just like y'all got to work it out because y'all have little money.
Right.
Then when
Ramen noodle dates.
when you're done or you got a good decent job and it's like, okay, yo, if I go on this date and it doesn't work out, it's whatever. Once you have that type of $60 is nothing to me. Once you have that mentality, you could date appropriately. So, but people on the timeline or in real life thinking they're 19 or 20, I got it like this. Is like, nah, go to your internship.
Right. That's more important. Your internship with credits for that class.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna front.
Absolutely.
Like saying fuck, it's $100, I'll be good. I could do that now. I couldn't do that at
You
21.
couldn't.
Yeah.
Nope.
That $100 made you cry.
That hurt.
Hell yeah.
Right.
That hurt. And I was getting money. It still hurt.
Yeah, that hurt.
So then now, my 33 was, as Goldie said, when you're this age, it's just you're supposed to do this. As Simone said, when you're 18, this is supposed to happen. 33 was just a number I made up. Is I guess we'll talk about a future of our relationship when we're that age.
Yeah.
And I wanted to talk about a dynamic where now that, especially black women are not being restricted financially as much. There's a lot of black women that are small business owners. We got one right next to us. This whatnot. Besides, and also working as well. And it's just women like to travel.
Oh, yes, I do.
And then I personally think women like to travel because of social freedom. Whereas domestically, wherever you're from, whether you're white, you're black, whatever your hometown is, there's people policing your box. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Your father's policing your box. Your brothers are policing your box. Your boyfriends or the people on the block in front of the building is policing your block. When women travel abroad, it's all those people disappear.
Uh-huh.
So there's no you got to come home at this time. Don't wear this dress. So women love to travel for I personally think, for that mental freedom.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they don't to see different things and whatnot, but that in an instant, all those people that are nagging in my ear are gone. Whereas as a guy, I don't care if you're from Harlem, you're from Brooklyn, you're from Kansas, is the block is yours. If you know how to hustle well or whatever, it's just like the block is yours. You could set the rules or play by the rules, but you're more likely to play the local game. I don't know if that's in our DNA wiring. I don't know, but it's just like women are usually restricted, no matter if they're rich, poor, middle class. There's gonna be someone telling them what to do.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this is birth control, this abortion, this that. I don't care what your socioeconomic level is. So now I wanted to talk about, like, you're in a relationship with a woman and she's always traveling, she's always on the go, and you're just like, I go to work, you know, I play video games here and there, I chill with the boys, I have a hobby here and there, where she's a nomad and you're not. So it's like, we can never cuddle up at night because you're always on an outbound flight. It's like, that's real.
I like that shit.
And I actually wrote this song. Like, this was one of the few songs that it, like, personally inspired, like, in my life. Because when I first started dating my girlfriend, she moved to Paris for 6 months.
Shout out to her.
Yo, that's
How'd you
real.
feel about that?
It's cool. I'm a person. My mindset is I'm never limiting somebody. I never want somebody to be like, I didn't do something or I didn't become something because
That's
of
true.
you.
Right.
That's true.
It's like, we're two independent people that decide to spend time together.
Right.
So it's just like, if you got, whether it's a job or just mentally you just want to, I wanted this, and it's in your power, that's up to you.
Right.
But we will be faithful decide.
Right.
But I'm
That's
not going to
true.
be like, don't do what you want to do or your goals because of me, or
Right.
because I wouldn't want someone to do that to me.
Right.
Right.
That's true.
So it's just like, those are the questions that I wanted to, like, ask in my relationship, but it's so uncomfortable to bring it up. So it's just like things I'm going to say out loud, and it's like, I guess maybe baby woman 33.
Yeah. And wait, and what was the third track?
That's deep. Belt Parkway.
Yes.
Belt Parkway.
Let's talk about that one.
So Belt Parkway. So I had, like, when I got I had the beat so long ago, like, and it just sat there, and I was supposed to do like a mixtape project with my friends, and that didn't, in college. I was like, yo, we're DJing all these parties, we're going to different campuses. And it's like, I'm the only artist, but I'm like, yo, if DJ Khaled could do this, we can do this.
Right.
I can literally write, and we know other artists too. So if we need features or whatever, like, we could write the stuff. We got half of the DJs are producers. We'll just find an
Okay.
engineer. We DJ the parties on different campuses. We know a lot of Greeks. We can do this, but that never materialized because there was like, we're DJs. I'm like, nah. Like, how people are doing now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a winner. Like, my friends are on it now. But back then, I don't think 2000.
They have the
like,
vision.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's okay because 2012 was the Two Dope Boys era. So it was just like everything was YouTube, SoundCloud.
Yeah.
It was just like, but I was looking at it as like, no, we got the cell phone. All those rules change. I don't want to hear Democrat, Republican, nothing.
Yeah.
Break the rules. If you want to do it, do it. So that didn't materialize, but I had that beat just sitting, and I wrote like some type of hook. And when I heard it, I was like, yo, this feels like I'm driving, this, that. I'm in the highway. I'm texting some shorty like, yo, what's good? So then I was like, yo, I'm writing these bars, and I'm gonna rap them. And then, like, so I had it in the thing, like, I'm driving in the Belt Parkway, and me and shorty are playing like the text baiting game. Like, yo, she's sending some frisky messages,
risque.
but it's just like, can you back up that action? Because I would really use my gas money to go there.
Yeah. I'll pull up.
So, and then classic, I always have to get curved on one song on my project. It's just real life. So it's just like, at the end, it's just like, she's just like, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm tired. I got work in the morning. And I'm just driving in the car mad happy.
That's real life, though.
That is
Yeah.
real life.
That's real life.
People get curved every day, B.
Every day, B.
Every day.
day. Yo, niggas, yo. It's like, yo, it builds character, yo.
It does.
Yes,
it
it
really
does.
does. It builds
Character.
heart.
Yo, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Right.
Shoot.
Yeah, shoot or shoot.
Shoot this shit.
Absolutely.
That's my slogan. Shoot or shoot.
Shoot or shoot.
Shoot your shot,
But
kid.
of course, it's the end of the show. It's
Wow.
yeah.
It went by fast.
So they went by fast.
It did.
But let me get another round of yours from my guy Viva La Burns. Please let them know where they can find you, all your info, music. Let them know.
Definitely. I'm at every Instagram, Twitter, Viva La Burns, VIVALABURNS. It's sweater season. The hashtag is sweater season EP. Definitely shout out to Bear Canvas Sounds for helping me put it all together.
Yeah.
Definitely shout out to y'all. Y'all are dope.
You're.
We here.
I like
Thank
We're
you,
a big
thank
happy
you.
family.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
And also, I forgot to mention the album with the USB or the MP3 download comes with the sweater season lookbook, a fashion lookbook with me and
Yeah,
my favorite
peep that.
sweaters.
Peep that,
Ah.
yeah. They got flicks on there.
Oh, you're fancy out here.
Yes.
I
That's
like
dope.
That. Yo,
That's
you
dope.
have that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, cool. We're gonna end this show with Simone out here sound like Floetry. All you gotta do is say yes.
You know my number one is cold.
You know, but let them know what you're doing.
Yeah, no, it's DJ T Live, 2 hours because I'm too live, y'all know it. This week is gonna be light. Next week we got a party coming up in a new spot in Park Slope. It's gonna be our studio session. Shout out High Chi. And then we got on August 9th, I'm gonna be opening up with Yalo. Shout out to Yalo. I'm gonna be opening up for 2 Milli.
Yes,
In
Ow,
Brooklyn. We're gonna be
get
doing a
it.
nice show.
Yeah.
So
Dope,
Okay.
dope.
let's get that bag.
yes, sister Simone.
This week just work, and then Thursday I leave for Toronto for Carabana. I'm
See
happy because
that.
I'm ready to swing my flag.
Yeah.
But that's it. Yeah, just that. So make sure y'all check out the Dave Easto Karma interlude that I wrote the lyrics for. My book release party for the children's book will be in October. I'm still trying to figure out a date for that. And just follow me. Yes, Moan Writes.
Yes. Dre.
You already know it's the one and only Young Goldie on everything. This week, it's my bachelor week, so this week we're gonna go away.
Yeah.
We're gonna turn up the AC.
Yeah.
We're gonna get lit. We
And he
won't.
got a new job so he can
Yeah,
money,
you
y'all.
already know. Yeah.
Congrats.
Listen, I say this every day, every morning. Positive mindset only. And Friday morning, I said it, and I actually believed it Friday morning. And Friday afternoon, I got the phone call. So, you just got to kind of be positive through all the
Really
bullshit.
good
Stay
all the
positive.
time.
Follow us on Instagram, Studio Unit Radio. We won't be here. We won't be having a show next week, but the week after is going to be. I have a surprise. For
Oh, we're not
everyone.
doing next
No,
week?
We're not doing next week Sunday.
No.
No.
I don't pay
We're not going to be here.
I don't pay attention to shit. I don't. I really don't.
Peter, talk your
I
shit.
found out today.
Yeah, I just found out now.
We coming back Sunday. There's no way in hell we gonna get back here.
That's a fact.
I mean, we could, but I'll be wrecked.
I'll be wrecked.
I'll be wrecked.
can't
What we gonna talk
I
about
won't
on
be
the show?
here.
Oh God. We're shaking good people. Of course, this is Peter Perfect 09 on your social medias, your Twitters, your IGs, your girlfriend's DMs, all that good stuff. What I'm doing this week, and I have this week off because I am actually apartment hunting.
Dun, 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 dun.
I know
Good
this
luck.
is
Good luck with that.
this is
Good luck, because I've been looking.
this is peak. This is peak adulting.
Yeah.
Like I
Real
got.
shit.
I had my credit score notarized.
Oh.
I was like, oh shit! Like you had to print it and then take it to a notary to I never had that shit before.
There's a bunch of people looking at you like, damn, you ain't know that?
Yo, I had no clue. Like I was like, what the fuck?
Nah, I feel you though. We all learn
right,
things
learn
every day.
something new, right?
Yeah.
Every day.
A peak level adulting, and then of course your bachelor party. We're gonna see Killer Cam. Other than that, GMAT studying, just getting my fucking life together.
Yes, sir.
But we're gonna end the show with Simone songs. Viva La Burns featuring Simone. What is it? You know my number.
one is cold.
Yeah, you know my number one is cold. yeah.
What happened to that boy?
I ain't gonna front. I've sent that text to a good number of ladies in my day. I've done it before, and I will do it again.
We know Wolverine.
It's the Union,
It's the
big
U.
baby. Scream out of SoundCloud. Search Student Union Radio. Viva La Burns. Thank you again. Another round of yours. Yeah. Yo, live 2 eyes. Drop that.